In today's video, I'm going to be showing you every single cosmetic in this new winter event. I'm going to be getting all of them, including these secret ones, after grinding a ton using my method that is on the grinding video on how to get these quickly. So we're going to get all of these and we're going to review all of them, see which ones are good and which ones are not, which ones you should get. So without further ado, let's go ahead and begin. Alright, so the first one here we have Santa Gregg. And we're gonna go ahead and buy it. We're gonna go from top to bottom, Santa Gregg right here, and we're gonna go ahead and equip it. All right, so we have the first cosmetic set. I went ahead and get the entire little Gregg set. This entire Gregg set is the Holidays Toll, the Gregg Gang, and the Santa Gregg. So this was approximately like 10,000. Like you can make them out from the cosmetics. They're 9,000. And honestly, this looks really interesting. It's like the Santa cosmetic. I don't have a Santa cosmetic, so it's nice to get the very first one. And honestly, seeing this massive bell, I honestly find a massive bell being probably the most interesting cosmetic. I honestly thought for when you picked a team, you could only get one of these sets. But turns out I'm in Team Bob. And although I have the entire Gregg cosmetic things, as we see here, is if we go to my little team thing, I'm in Team Bob. I'm right here. So yeah, you can get all of them, which is great. I honestly think I'm going to give this costume right here, I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10. I'm going to give this belt a 9 out of 10. And I'm not going to give ratings to titles. They don't seem that crazy. So let's go ahead and move on to the Gurk set. Alright, the Gurk set is the Lil Helper Gurk. It is also the giant Lego ham. And it is, for the title, it's Gurk's Goons. That's an interesting title right there. Let's go ahead and put them on. Alright, we got our little Gurk set here, and oh my goodness, okay, it looks like it's a giant piece of ham. This comes with it. It doesn't have, I don't have any enchants equipped, but it seems to be a little with fire. Maybe it's being cooked or something like this. And it basically just looks like this festive version of the Toad. Would you like guys to be running in a dungeon while looking like this goofy looking Toad? I don't know. I'm going to give this cosmetic a 7. I'm going to give chicken. It looks a little basic right here, so I'm going to give it a 7. And the title doesn't get a rating. So let's go ahead and move on to the Bob set. Alright, so for the set right here is Reindeer Bob, the Frostblade. So we're going to get that here. And last but not least, the Bob's Buffoons. So we're going to go ahead and get all of those and put them on and check out the Bob set. Alright, we got the little Bob cosmetic here, and it looks pretty simple. It actually just looks like a way smaller version of these. So basically, you just took the skins that they're using and they converted into a cosmetics. But the thing is, I do not see any of the weapons. For example, that little chicken leg or that Santa bell. Just all of this is on this little sword right here. So I feel like the cosmetic looks alright. Honestly, I wish it was bigger, but honestly can't wish more than what is right there. So I'm going to give this one a 7 out of 10, but I'm going to get the weapon an 8 out of 10. This one looks really cool, and the title's alright, as always. Alright, so it seems a little bit of cosmetics right here. So we're going to go through these through rapid fire so we don't waste too much of your time. So here we go. Alright, so basically the first one here is the winter one, which looks like a little bit of ice particles right here. This is the one right here that you can get on right here in the shop. The one right here that is Winter Storm. Now for Frostfire, this one's actually a lower rarity, but it actually shows fire, so a little bit of fire, so a fiery knife. What do you think about that? That looks pretty nice. But honestly, these things aren't nothing special. And for the titles being, there's 4 titles here. First, the Nice List. Second being Seasonal Drift, third being the Naughty List, and final being the Holiday Hustler. So that's 4 titles there, pretty simple, honestly, like just 2 runs for these. They're nothing crazy. But now we're going to do the moment you've all been waiting for, the final version of these, the most expensive one of them all. Alright, so here we have it. It's 17,000 total, so I have just enough, like barely enough, which is kind of crazy. But I'm going to get the Slayers and the Slayer or something like that, whatever it is. It is 17,000, so this is basically half of this entire shop right here. So we're going to put them on and we're going to see how it looks. Let's go ahead and get them. There we go. There goes all my snowflakes. Well, we have the cosmetic put on right here, and honestly, it looks pretty amazing. Now, honestly, I'm going to give this cosmetic rating a 9. This actually looks really cool. I especially like the helmet and a detail put around this. Like, it seems really unique. And the axes look alright. I'm going to give those an 8 out of 10. Honestly, the set looks pretty nice overall. But do you really think it's worth 17,000 snowflakes? Yeah, I said 1,000 twice. It's that much crystals or snowflakes right here. That's a lot of grinding that I had to do to be able to get those. Well, there you have it. That's every single cosmetic you can get on this new Christmas Clash event. Now for the next video I'll have here, I'll get the new super cool rings. The Ring of Greed and the Ring of Progress. That honestly seems really cool, and we'll check those in a future video. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe. YouTube says you'll like this video right over here, and waddle out, my friends.